Yarrdeharr, me hearties. And welcome to another episode of Mapmaking with Captain JaRs, or MobaCraft, or whatever we like to call it. So that's pretty much our usual intro now, and you'll have to get used to it. But anyway, something happened, which is very typical of me. Or not me, but it's typical that it usually happens to me. This has happened before as well with the WoCraft series and another project I did before that. I start making the map, it's all going fine, perfectly smooth, working out the, figuring out the problems that you have, and then boom, Mojang comes out with a snapshot that just fixes everything for me. But I already fixed it before that, but now I can do it like so much better with the new tool. So I'll just have to redo everything because I can make it better, I will do it better. Yeah, just because I can do it better means that I have to do it better, and that's the way it works. So what have Mojang done? What have they given us? What awesome tool have they given us? So if you didn't know, we are on the 14W02C snapshot, which is the 1.8 snapshot. And what have they given us? They have given us the ability to use entities in command blocks. If you don't have an idea what an entity is, the arrow is an entity. So what we now can do is we can use the arrow as a teleporter. What? Are you kidding me, JaRs Crafted? That's so awesome. Yes, it is. It's really awesome, and it doesn't stop there. There's so much more that can be done. Okay, we don't want to be here. We want to be over there. So what more can be done? What more can be done? There is so much more. There is so much more. There is so much more. You know the old kind of mob spawner detection to see if there are mobs in the near vicinity? Not needed anymore. So let's throw up a quick demo here of what can be done. We'll just put that command block right there, and we'll go out to, let's say, a redstone lamp. So this gives us test form the ability to @E, which means entity. We have also gotten the nice ability to detect what type of entity. So let's say skeleton, zombie. Let's say zombie, and we'll do the R is equal to 6. Yeah, that will be fine. So what this command block is now doing is looking for zombies within a 6-block radius. I'm not even kidding here. Let's push him away, and there it turns out he's too far away. Push him in again, and the lamp turns on. We can detect zombies. We can detect them. We can change this to villager if we want to, because they don't die. You could see that it turned off when the zombie died, so that was before we before we changed the command. So we can push him away and it turns off. We can push him in again, but we also have another very cool thing we can do. We can take this and we can do effect @E and type. You can say villager. Yes, that's fine, and we'll do 711, which should be the damaging one. So you can see that he's taking damage. We can remotely kill villagers. It's like, what? It doesn't stop there. If you name a mob, you can hurt that specific mob. You can be super specific about what mobs to kill, what mobs to heal, what mobs to give speed boosts or clear effects. There is a whole new world of possibilities, and it's amazing what we can do. So I thought that today we would remake the towers, because what we now can do, very simply, is that we can make a static tower that detects if there's a skeleton right here. So he can detect if the skeleton is there, so if the tower is alive. And if the skeleton is there, the tower automatically turns on. If the skeleton dies, it automatically turns off and gives the other team the gold. So what we relied on right now, what we are relying on now, is that there is a person in here killing the tower. He gets the score for killing the tower, for killing a skeleton in this area. Which means that if he somehow managed to get outside of the area and be the person who killed the tower, he would not get any points. So that means that it would be impossible to use a bow in any way in this map, because cheating would be very simple, or just breaking the map would be very simple. But now we can detect if the skeleton dies, and that will turn off the tower and do the chain reaction backwards. We can detect if there is a zombie in the area, which is something I wanted to do, but it was near impossible before. Not impossible, I knew how to do it. It would just be very, very difficult, so I chose not to. And now it's super simple. Just detect if there's a zombie in the area, and that will shut down the turret, so that you can actually tower dive, which is going to be helpful, and you can get in to get some free hits on the tower without taking way too much damage. So you will have to be careful about luring people inside the tower, or luring zombies inside your tower. So what I want to do is I want to, on camera, make a little prototype. I can, if you want me to explain the arrow teleporter, this is the arrow teleporter. If you want me to explain this, it's not perfect, but it is pretty good. If you want me to explain this, just give me a comment and I'll do that in another video. So what I want to do now is do a small prototype. Get out the carpets, we'll make those red. And make out the area. 1, 2, 3, boink. 1, 2, 3, boink. Paint out the area, and that is incorrect. It should be like this. Yes. Paint out the area, and yeah, just start working on the project. So I haven't really done anything. I just had to do a little bit of a cut there, but I did take out the coordinates. So we're going to test for. This is the area, the little block down there of the tower. So we're going to test for, in that area, we're going to test for a entity of the type skeleton. Has to be a capital S, skeleton, and we'll be fine right there. That's all we need to do. So if there's a skeleton, the tower is going to activate. Then on the other side, we're going to test for a zombie, which means that we have to do pretty much the same thing, but we are going to go for the type zombie, and that will be fine right here. Over here there will be a loop going in that direction. We need to have a line right here. This will be the updating line, so it will go around like here. This will be the effect, at p team equals to blue. Let's do this. Give it the coordinates, team equals to blue, and we have, sorry about that, I had to figure out what the weather effect was. So I also changed it to red since I am on the red team, so I don't have to change that. So what we're giving is the effect, the weather effect 6, I think, for 1 second to the red team now instead of the blue, since I am on the red team. So if we do like this, we have the eggs here, not creepers, thank you. We'll take the skeleton and zombies. We'll quickly just put a cap on this and maybe put a little bit of a roof above this real quick, just a part of it. We don't have to do it all over the place. We can have it go outside here as well. So if we put down the skeleton, we wait with that. Hopefully this isn't going to teleport me. No, I can still use the bow. This is the teleporter. Let's actually add a clock over here, since that is kind of important for the machine to work. Just add a clock right here. So we have a clock. We're gonna add the skeleton. Ah, now I have the wither effect. Ooh, it's a wither effect. It's a zombie. I'm not having the weather effect anymore, and I didn't even put him inside the or below the tower. Oh, he's now outside. I'm getting the weather effect. I'm outside, not getting withered. If you go back, if you if you go back inside, it's getting the. I'm not getting the weather effect. Go outside. I'm getting the weather effect. Go inside, and I am not. So if I start killing this guy now, I am not taking any damage. I would in survival since he has a bow. But let's kill him. And even though if we push you out, the tower has turned off. And I will not take any damage in this tower anymore. So this tower has been defeated. Now what we can do here is, let's see, the skeleton. We want it to actually give me points when I defeat the tower. So I would like to be able to pull out that information from this block. I can't do it right there, of course. Maybe I can do it there. Nope. Nope, nope. Let's see. If I do this, put the skeleton down. Nope, it's blinking. Let's do... Will you blink? Yes. So what are you? What? You're not blinking. The 3 tick isn't blinking. Okay. But now once he dies, that signal is going to run out. Yep. So we can now pull out the signal. So let's do that. We'll add this. A command block. And we'll use scoreboard. Or add gold. We'll just type that. I can add that later, so it will add the gold. It's quite the command. Or we could just snag it from somewhere over here. Let's see. Blank. Team red. Snag the gold. Is there something else we need to do? Once you defeat the tower, you need to get the gold. And then we need to start say starting next tower. So if we try again, we can add this. We are now getting the withering effect. We are now not getting it anymore. If we kill this guy, that's not okay. Scoreboard players set JaRs crafted gold 0. So what's happened here? It does blink. Why does it blink now? I don't know. We can turn that off because I'm getting filthy rich of this tower. JaRs Crafted, I think you need to nerf the turrets. They are giving you too much gold. Yes, there is definitely something we need to do here. Memory? Nope. We can pull that, make a memory cell. That we can do. Ba-bam. So if this now turns on, it takes a while for it to turn off. And with that we can just activate that. We need to invert it, of course. I'll build this smarter on the real thing. Maybe I can do that right now as well. Just move this here. Put that there. And move this command block right on the side of this. Put that there. Repair this. Now we have a decently sized tower. It's actually turned out to be bigger than the original one. Maybe I can change that by putting... I can't really change that. I may be able to change that. I may. But that will be details. So let's try again. Spawning a skeleton. I'm not getting any gold. I'm getting the withering effect. I'm now not getting it. And if I kill this guy, or this guy, and now I'm getting the withering, and there I should get 150 gold and starting the next tower. So that is going to be our future towers, something like this. What I might do, since I want to shrink them down, is that I might take this and put the next tower above it. So that we just create a floor like this. So we have, oh, this is the size of a tower. And then we put the next tower just above it. That will help a lot in the area here. So we can put the towers, let's see, would shrink it by 1, 2, 3, 4. Would we be able to put them right next to each other? No, we would not. It's fairly close. This one is in the way. Otherwise it would work. There's probably a way to make this even smaller. We do have this area right here that we can steal from. Put something there. Probably not, but we are not using as many set block commands because this is a set block command. Set block. I have 2 set blocks command right there. Only 2 set blocks. Oh yeah, we're using 2 set blocks commands to start this. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 command blocks on the original turrets. And we have 5 in this one, so that's a definite decrease. That's even 8, 10 with the starting commands. I don't know if we wanna add these, so we have 14, but this is actually starting the next one. Yeah, so we should add these. That's 14 more, or that's 14 command blocks for 1 tower. This is 5, and that is actually starting the next one as well. So this is a definite a simpler way of doing it. It's a cooler way of doing it. It's a more stable. It's possible that I missed something in the because I'm trying to do this pretty fast, which I'm not really good at. So what I'll have to do is away with this, and some of this, probably this. It might be this. I haven't labeled stuff for some moronic reason. But I'll remove this. These will have to be added as well. This is the second turret's damage. So there's some rebuilding to do. I think the spawning might get an upgrade as well, where we will detect... We will use this. And we will test for entities as well. And if there's an entity, we will simply not spawn more zombies. So if there is a zombie... I might be able to show you actually real quick. So if there is zombies within these areas, no more zombies will be allowed to spawn, which I think is probably a good thing, because in the playtest we noticed that there were a lot of zombies at some points in the game. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and thank you on the feedback on the last episode. I know I told you that I would make a video very soon after. Sadly, too much work came up, so I didn't have the time, and now this came up, this new awesome update. We can turn this off, which means that we have some awesome stuff to update. And once we've done this, we'll get back to the ideas. If you want to know, the most common answer was that you really liked this purple idea. So remove this and this. That you really liked the Nexus idea, where you had a Nexus that did the damage. And you have the inhibitors. The idea was to put beacons below, or what you said is that I should put beacons below each inhibitor, and they would turn off just for the visual effect, and they would turn off once the inhibitor has been destroyed. And they would start up again once the inhibitor has been respawned. But you would also have to destroy the second towers before you could actually destroy the inhibitors. And that was something that I did intend from the start. I just failed to actually tell you, which is pretty bad of me. But yeah, of course you will have to destroy this second tower before you are able to destroy this one. So you shouldn't be able to push one lane and then just go and destroy all the inhibitors. No, you'll have to destroy the entire lane, or push out the entire lane before you can actually do something to the inhibitors. Otherwise, really nice responses, nice ideas. I'm definitely going to implement pretty much all of them. Yeah, so yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope you liked this way of making the episodes. I know it might take a bit longer if I was actually going to make the entire towers, but some of the prototyping is what we've done today. And if you want me to keep doing these videos in this way, just tell me in the comment section below. If you want me to going back to I make the stuff off camera, and I come back and say, hello guys, look at what I have done. If you want that, tell me in the comment section below as well. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like, and I shall see you next time.